The reason why God is warning you to quit lust, because lust will damage your progress. It will break you and it will affect your growth in life. Let me tell you something. Do you know why Moses was able to divide the Red Sea? It's not because Moses was a righteous person, but because Moses respects and he values God's word. That is why God made him to understand that he doesn't create ocean out of value. He creates ocean and value out of scratch to let you understand that your life can have meaning out of a broken pieces. Lust and sinful desires will affect every program, will affect every progress and every blessing that you are supposed to have. So it's better you run fast. Do not relax, because sin is not something to play with. Unrighteousness is not something to play with. They don't give you opportunity to think twice. They don't give you opportunity, to kind of check it out, to think about yourself. They not even give you time for stuff like that. Sin is there to kill. Sin is there to destroy. The more you keep living in sin, the more you keep living in sin. So God is warning you to quit from those comfort zones. They don't have good things to offer you. Moses was able to do great things because he loved God. He wasn't living in sin. He wasn't living in lust, pornography, videos, masturbation thing. He wasn't sleeping with a woman that he's not married to. You don't expect to disrespect God's word and expect God to respect your own prayers. You don't expect to disrespect what God is telling you, warning you time after time not to do, and then you expect God to value what you're saying. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. God is warning you that stop living in those comfort zone you're in. You think, you always feel like, well, everybody's doing it. You are not everybody. You are not everybody. There's something about you that is different. There's something about Moses that is different. That is why he couldn't stay. He had to leave. So if you are still staying, if you are still living in sin, it's because you are part of it. It's because you're ordained for that. If you're still watching pornography videos, you don't feel like something is burning out of you. You don't feel like you're destroying your future. It's because you're ordained for that. God doesn't force. He doesn't force anything in you, and you don't expect God to come down from heaven and speak to you directly. He's using me to tell you to stop living in lust.